Alrighty. Y'all should know the drill by now. Here is our recap. I will make Faith Wanderers the top line of the next one, so go ahead and pause. And pause. There is your recap. See y'all in the session. Okay, start again. Also, hi
2
YouTube.
weeks ago, we started a session and then promptly ended it because Ashley Burris growled at Kara twice.
Hey, look.
I'm just saying, nothing happened 2 weeks ago. So nobody missed anything.
She was nat 20ing the intimidation check IRL.
Ashley Burris never has to roll an intimidation check. God just assumes she nat 20s it every time.
Yeah. She was born that way.
I was born purple,
Mm,
and I haven't changed.
that is true. You were purple.
Didn't both of us come out not human colored?
Ashley was a little more purple than you because her umbilical cord was wrapped around her neck.
Yeah, I thought both of us managed that.
I don't think
I
so.
was in there doing somersaults and shit.
Yeah.
That's the reason why Killian was a C-section.
Yeah, he was stubborn.
Yeah, he wrapped the cord around his neck.
Yeah, well, that was his body, not his neck.
Oh no, it was around his neck.
It was bungee jumping.
Okay, so Burris, you still reading?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
You're still attached.
10 pounds of willow shade, that's right. Okay.
I still love that he is the resident hobo cleric.
Yes. Always and forever. Truly obscene amount of damage.
Did I give you XPs after you killed the thing that ate Foggy?
I believe so. I think it might
Okay.
be in the breakfast table chat, maybe.
I'll double check.
Yes,
while we're
we
waiting.
got 983 each. We should all be
Okay.
at a total of 40,539.
Helps if I open my character sheet.
It is a useful tool.
How much? So we're at. Ooh, yeah, we have not added. We're at 39556.
Why are you still on my level?
Oh.
983, I think is what they.
983. 983.
That is not where I wanted that to open.
You're
Sorry, I
doing
was
better
looking at
than
a meme.
Burris. Burris still has herself down at 36,700.
I'm sorry. So you were saying 40,539 is the total remaining
I mentioned.
It's in the chat. In the main chat now.
We're not that, handy. Yes, 4539. There you go. So 983. Yes.
I did mention that I've been forgetting to put the XP.
You were correct
I
about
still
it.
didn't miss a level up.
Jax, shut up.
Well,
My friends post some very high quality memes.
oh,
And it's like so many layers that explaining it would be complicated, so I'm just not gonna bother. Just know that my
Not
friends are
gonna do
funny.
your friends are very funny. Cool. The lovely little bump in the swampy road.
Okay, I fixed it. My XP's right. I finished reading. Let's continue.
We're ready to continue.
I believe we are.
So,
Might cut
our
down the
next
beginning
session,
of that a little bit, but yeah.
our session begins in the middle of the jungle, late afternoon, on your way to go find some fruit. That's pretty much where we stand. The reason you're in the jungle is you're trying to acquire fruit for the alchemist who wants to make a very special new potion for one of the ladies in town who wants to be able to change her hair and eye color on a whim.
I can relate to that.
And if you're all done reading, I'm going to change the map. I believe this is where we were.
Indeed.
Is finished chopping up a frog hemoth, and I think Foggy probably needs to wash off in the creek before we move on.
Yep.
Well, from here, after Froggy's rinsed off, y'all are going to depart this map along this path. And let me see your instructions. Did I just make that show up for everybody again?
Mm-hmm.
So the first stream
yes.
you reach,
Yeah.
you follow it north until you find a crossover, use the stepping stones. And then you're going to keep going west until you see more water. And then you're going to follow that north again until you start to see the plants. And then she drew you a little picture of the plants.
Snaps. No, not Snaps.
Yes.
Ashley West? No.
That's what I thought she said.
Well,
After Froggy has rinsed off.
did I say Froggy?
That's what it sounded like.
It's very possible that I did.
God damn it.
Great. Well, eventually you will, moving along, run into yet another stream of water. It's a little busier stream, a little more burbly, and a little wider and a little deeper. Rasa and Maiev tend to lead the way.
Yep.
Augie and the professor go in the middle and the two clerics take up the rear, or is Dusk in the middle and the...
Dusk is either in the middle or up front because I think he's usually our navigator.
Yeah, I'm usually
Oh, that's true.
navigating through a jungle, even though Dusk has never been in a jungle. But it's fine. I know. I'm in tune with nature, man.
So sometimes
I
I
think
think
I
it's,
may have this.
yeah, Dusk and Rasa leading with Maiev tailing pretty close behind.
Whoa.
Oh,
Lovely.
that's
How's
a big
that?
ass map.
Yeah, I have to find us. There we go.
Bottom left corner.
Yep.
Is Uber Tato with us, or am I having a headset issue? Because I don't think I've heard
I'm
him.
here. No, I haven't spoken.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure we're all good to go.
So, as you've progressed and made your way north, you do start seeing these little plants. And I think we talked about how many plants you would have to harvest from to acquire a total of 10 pounds.
I do
For
not
some
recall
reason,
that number.
20 is coming to mind, but I don't know why.
I think the fruits are like a half pound each. And yeah, so we'd need like 20 of them to be 10 pounds. I didn't put it in the recap.
19 or 20, yeah. That's how many I seem to have on the map. So yeah, pretty much everything you can see on the map is what you're after. However, you know, your point of view with all these trees and things around you is you can see those first two. But
Yeah.
as you catch a glimpse of those first two, I mean, even before you really saw those first two plants, as you're working your way north, you know, and you're, what is that, bushwhacking, slashing vines and whatnot, and making your way along the bank of the water, chopping down vines and bushes as needed to be able to continue going north. As you get closer, the further you go, the more there's this smell that begins to waft, comes in waves, and gets stronger and more constant the further north you travel. And it is a stench that from this day forth, none of you will ever forget. It is a stench that if you had ever smelled it before, there is no way in hell that you would not recognize it. Does anyone want to check and see if it's something they know from their past?
Yeah, may
Does
I?
it smell?
Wait, what's
You
the
first
question,
asked who
Snap?
asked.
Does it smell like those giants that we fought in the past that were undead?
Like rot? No.
Rot?
Does
Okay.
not smell like rotting flesh. Although it
Does
is
not smell
just
like
as horrifying.
Okay.
This smell is so strong and so bad that you might convince yourself that you can hear it and you can taste it.
Oh,
Lovely.
God.
It is bad.
Are we doing
One of
all
those,
the
yeah?
way
throws at this
bad.
point?
Yeah, so
We're doing a
yeah,
con
first
check?
of all, are they con saves? And then also history check, I assume?
Yes, let's if everybody wants to do a history check, somebody give me better than a 20 and I will decide that you have in your life been near enough to know what that smell is.
Well, not Rasa. Rasa got a 9.
Are we
16.
sneaking, by the way?
I will willfully omit myself from this check due to the fact that there's no shot that I've been near one.
There is no chance that, yeah, that's true. You would never have experienced it because it is definitely a material plane situation.
Mhm.
And then Snaps is wondering if we're stealthing. Do we have an opportunity for stealth checks here?
I can do a stealth check.
Dusk got 15. Oh,
You
no.
are not over a 20.
No.
You don't know this.
Wait,
And
is it
Snaps
history or
does not know
constitution?
either.
And
History tips, you know what it is.
Oh, never mind. History is 11. I was
I
rolling
know.
constitution.
And then 16 for
I was
me.
thinking-
Okay. So, you know, you're going to decide as a group whether you're sneaking or not. So whether you're whispering to each other, "What is that smell?" or whether you're shouting at each other, "Please, what is that smell?" you have to decide.
Yeah, we're gonna do our
Considering
best.
we were
I'm gonna
warned-
stay quiet.
Yeah, I was
We know
figuring
we're
since we
hunting
were
something.
warned, I would think that we'd be going quiet if someone said that there were nasties out here. I don't think we would go barging in.
Yeah.
After that experience, I think be like, all right, let's just take it easy. You know, no more big critters. Don't want to run into them. And I know I'm the noisiest bunch. slop, as and you know, in this armor of mine here. Yep.
So health check.
Alrighty. Yep, let's have a group stealth check.
19.
Okay.
Nat 20 for a 30.
Let's go make up for my terrible one.
Stealth is +5, so 9 at a +5.
6.
Oh, Jesus. Dude.
I have disadvantage. It's like the one thing I'm really not
All right.
good at.
Can I get you all to give it to me again? I have a 20 from Maiev and a 21 from Snaps in the chat. Then what's next?
I
On
have a 30.
30.
Well then, yeah. 6 for Dusk.
I don't know if you'd give extra points. It's a nat 20 to make 30, but
No problem.
I got from
I
from a +5. I got 9. So,
I think the only one I'm missing is Foggy.
19.
oh,
So 102 divided by
6.
6. You have an average of 17.
Yeah.
you're welcome.
Other DMs in the room, please help me determine if their perception is 17 and your stealth is 17. Are you surprised? Are they surprised?
Stealth perception
you're
is... Yeah.
Me.
Stealth is the
Whoa.
DC. Perception is trying to beat stealth. Meets it, beats it. So we've been seeing.
yes, me too.
So they're not surprised by you.
You would be correct,
Cool.
yes.
Yes.
Gotta be fair.
Alrighty.
Interpret that.
So, as you approach, this smell is horrifying, just terrible. And you guys don't know what it is, but you also begin to hear in the distance, as soon as you get a glimpse of that first plant and the excitement starts to kick in, you begin to hear. Let's see here. Some of you speak giant.
Yes.
Correct.
Dusk
Dusk
and Snaps.
Stuff this.
So Dusk and Snaps here. Here, mate. Is this one ripe? In giant,
Dusk would
from a distance.
look at Rasa and point to his head.
I have to choose people then. But yes, we can do whispers. 3 creatures, so it would be Maiev, Dusk, and probably do Snaps because she's in the back with the professor. And I need to know what my... So there is whispers going. I just have to figure out for how long. So I have to figure out what day. It's a D8. Okay.
Yep, it's D8 for number of hours.
3 hours.
Nice.
Yeah. And so I would say once I hear Rasa speaking in my head, I would relay that looking for something.
Them who?
Well, the voices they're speaking giant, first of all.
Telephoned out.
Snaps would say, they're saying it's ripe. The plants, maybe?
So at this point, Maiev, Snaps, Dusk, and Rasa are all aware that something speaking giant is saying that the plants are ripe.
Are they looking for the same thing we are? Possibly.
Because I know Maiev can do her own little mindy bendy thingy if she wanted to continue the chain.
If you can relay the words back to us in your head, if you want to sneak up, Lady Rasa, try and get a better glimpse. Just you have to try and relay what you hear back to us.
Do I have an idea of where the sounds are coming from?
The sound that you heard came from this general direction. I can draw you a line. I'm sorry, I forget that I can draw a line. The sound you heard from your ears went off in this direction.
That way. Yep. Okay. I can sneak up. So
You want to do an individual stealth check just for you?
sure. Another nat 20 for 30.
Yeah, so just by yourself. If everybody else is
Like
being
that
silent
dice
behind
stick.
you, he has not noticed your approach.
Have I glimpsed anything at this point? Or
You've heard another bit of noise. Location does seem closer. You are able to discern that it's in about there, at least that close. Here, I'll even show it to you. Although nobody else can see it yet, I don't think.
Oh boy. Zooming in. Yeah. The fuck is that thing?
I had to tab out of the Roll20 for a second, and I noticed that fucking thing all of a sudden. Shit!
So I would
you
get
can
to-
hide behind this bush
Yeah.
and be getting a glimpse of the nasty thing. And in Giant, it shouts something else. And you can tell that when it shouts something else, it is facing... Hold on, I can't tell where I am with my stupid drawing a line thing. Yeah, drawing a line thing. It is facing this way when it's shouting.
Okay. Okay. So
And so
To the
it
best.
gets closer to this plant and starts trying to chop off the fruit and yells in that direction, I think this one's ready. I think this one's ready.
and at that point I will say something along the lines of they're hacking at the fruit like dum-dums, and there's at least 2 of them, and it's an ugly guy. It's an ugly, 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 smelly guy.
Can you tell what it is?
I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's big and it smells. And he's hacking at the plants that we want.
Well,
What do you want me to do?
you think we can take it? I mean, they seem nice. They're. I don't want to. Do we know that these? I mean, we seem to jump right to violence very quickly. Whoa. Perhaps do you think we could negotiate with them?
We were told there were nasties.
There were nasties, but do we think they're nasty?
They smell
Sagara
pretty
told you that the
nasty.
2 guys who came to harvest before, only 1 came back.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, we were told there were nasties. Am I going to set this party off?
well, let's first just warn the others that aren't on the call here. on this.
Maev, can you talk to Foggy? Foggy can do the earth writing thing.
Bueller.
Snaps is gonna tap Stele Lunari's arm and kind of point in the direction Rasa went, and then she's gonna point to her own head and kind of mouth the words she's talking to us. Try to do it exaggeratedly. I don't know if he can understand what she's trying to say. Hopefully he's smart enough. I think he is.
I believe so. If there's a roll I have to do to interpret that, please let me know
Hold
now.
on. Sis is typing because she's Okay. As you're trying to read Snaps's lips, you see Maev make direct eye contact with Foggy, and he's like, and then nods, and then leans down towards like a slightly large-ish rock, and as he drags his fingertips across it, he casts Mold Earth, and just sort of draws, and like as he drags his finger across the stone, it like changes composition, and just starts writing. And you see big letters appear on the rock that he has found, and it literally says, Big Ugly's ahead, about to be go time.
And then I will go further and I'll say, first baddie is about your 2 o'clock. Second baddie is about your 1 o'clock, but further away.
So we take
Oh,
down
boy.
one. Focus on one. Take them
That's
down.
about as good as I'm going to get.
Yeah, and now we have to figure
Well,
out
you know,
if
there's-
Maev knows what o'clock is.
Yeah, I don't know, but at this point...
Which way's noon?
Which way's noon? Great line.
All right.
Um,
And then before anybody else will possibly give us away, there's going to be a psychic blade with some sneaky sneakies.
Very good.
No, you're too far away. I'm not going to do. Let me check how many spells I have left.
Maev apparently pulls out the compass and tries to look for it too.
I've already burned so many spell slots already.
Monster in the water.
I know, but
We had the monster in the water, and this is also technically the same day that we got hit by the assassins.
oh, geez, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We weren't
So
exactly the smartest.
we're low.
Okay, so that's a 16 plus
As your
7.
DM, I will say I did throw an in directly in your faces.
And we ignored it.
Yep.
No one to blame
We
but
did.
themselves.
16 plus 7 is a 23, if my math is...
So you're taking a pot shot to get us to roll initiative?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to let you have your shot off, and then initiative will kick in.
Okay.
All right.
And what did you roll? I'm sorry.
22 to hit.
23 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Okay, I'm just looking for dice, just because I was not prepared. Yeah, why would I be prepared ever? Yay. 15. 19. 23 points of psychic damage.
Woohoo. That was lovely.
I was very happy with that
Alrighty,
roll.
you're going to roll for initiative, please. Use D&D Beyond.
Are you ready for us?
I am.
Boop.
Oh, okay.
If you have advantage or disadvantage, you can, on a mobile device, poke and hold. Otherwise, you can right-click and then select advantage or disadvantage, and it will automatically take the better one.
Boo.
Or the correct one, I should say. Hell yeah.
Alrighty,
What's
everybody's
everybody?
rolled?
I think so.
1, 2,
Because
3, 4,
It
5. I count
appears
6.
that- Cool. D&D Beyond tends to pre-fill with your previous initiative, so I have no way to know whether the number that's in there is your current roll or the one from the last time we played. Okay, so then if I click start... Nope, I have to roll their initiative.
Yep, roll the initiative of the monsters first.
I'm actually one of the higher ones.
I have.
Technically me.
You. Other
You and Snaps were
The two clerics on the rear. Ugh.
That's what you want.
It feels that way, even though I have advantage.
Okay. I need to close that door, but don't disturb the puppy.
Yeah, okay.
He's snoring so nicely.
I love the fact that he
Well, there's
snores.
only one roll before me, so I'm going to wait.
Layer, what layer am I on? Objects and tokens. Okay, got my act in order. Ashley needs to grieve something. And then she will go first.
Oh, yeah, she will.
In my combat tracker thing in D&D Beyond, because Este's name is so long, his icon for his face is literally cut in half. Right at the midline of his face.
Whoopsie.
Wait, what?
shamelessly copy pasted his name from D&D Beyond for the recap.
Yes. Urus, are you back yet?
Wait, so where is my name cut in half? I'm very curious.
Your face
Oh,
in my screen for the combat tracker in D&D Beyond, because your name fills up so much of the space, it only shows me half of your icon for your character portrait.
Mission accomplished.
All right, Burris, you are muted. If you're talking, we can't hear you. If you're not talking, that means you're not back yet.
I have just
good timing.
sat back down.
Well, we rolled initiative, and you go first. What are you going to do? Rasa has warned you. First of all, your eyes are watering a little bit. Because, man, there's something really smelly in this area. And there's some monsters over there that Rasa has given you some indication are at times of day.
Well, and I would assume at this point, since I hit the 1, he's probably
Yeah, so I
coloring
pulled
a
out
little
my
bit.
compass, and I'm looking for a 2, and
And then you hear a troll go, "Arr!"
I'm just kind of like turning slightly. Oh, and I'm still talking in Foggy's head. Oh, I guess it's that way.
As Foggy's just pointing in the direction of the noise.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Prep myself here.
40 feet.
I'm actually fine there.
Bushes and stuff. But with going through my buddies, I'm only going to be able to get this far. Right? Okay, let's see if I have the right thing on. I run over here.
He runs over there.
Well, actually, I ran over there. Can I see the big ugly fuck?
Yes, it is definitely taller than that bush. It's not taller than the tree that Rasa is conveniently hiding behind, but it is definitely taller than the bushes between you and.
Okay, so can't reach that far unless I use my bonus action. But then I can't get mad. So I'm gonna get mad. Oh.
Might have needs that radius up.
Can you get mad?
Pretty
How
sure
many
she's
get
got a
mads
rage.
do you have left?
I can only get mad. I only have one get mad left. So I'm gonna wait actually. Probably gonna regret it, but I'm gonna wait. And I am out of spell slots as well. So instead, I'm gonna use my bonus action. Right? Or no, it's my action to dash. I'm not a rogue. Wrong character.
Yep.
Shit. Fuck it. I would have gone. That's 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I would have gone to that one to be a little farther away from the Rasa. And I'm gonna shoot it with my fancy crossbow.
Okay.
2 times. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If I could get my hands to work and I could get the dice out of the thing. Okay. Wild. Both are 15s to hit.
Meets it, beats it. You have gone silent. Your background noise has disappeared.
I was thinking for a second. Can you all hear me?
Yes, you have hit it.
Okay. D8 plus a D6 plus. Piercing and cold damage is 7 points for the first one. And if I got the right
Piercing
dice.
and cold. Okay.
And then much better for the other one. The second one is 11 points total. Piercing and cold.
Alrighty. Anything else on your turn?
Nope. That's all, folks.
Foggy, what are you gonna do?
Be stuck in the same predicament as Maev, as I only have one Get Angry left today.
Mm.
It's because of whatever the computer does.
And we're gonna save it as well. How are my boots doing in terms of charges? I should be at 2 because I used them once last fight and I landed in the river, so I can't cool them back down again today, but I'm still at 2. Do I want to get that aggressive though? I don't think I do. How many key points do I actually have at this point? We took a short rest. I'm at 5. Good, 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 good. Yeah, we're just gonna. Do I want to do that? Yeah, we're gonna key point dash to there. So I gotta count it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And pull some attention away from other people. As I then use my action to throw 2 Radiant Sunbolts. Right? Yeah, we're good. 2 Radiant Sunbolts. 19, 20, 21, 22, 24 to hit.
24 hits.
There's my d6. Plus 2. 5 points of radiant damage. Second one was almost a natural 20. 15.
15 hits.
15 hits. Okay. 3 points of radiant damage. That was a terrible, terrible turn. Especially because now I've exposed myself and didn't get angry.
You have exposed yourself, but also you hit him in the head both times because I rolled that die, and so your Radiant Sunbolt sort of beamed him on the side of the head, so he turned to face you and beamed him in the forehead.
Wonderful. That is action, bonus action, and movement. So I am done.
Rasa, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna swing. But I'm pretty sure that my advantage is gone.
Unless you can somehow disappear.
Well, technically I could, but at this point he's being hit from all angles, so I really highly doubt that he would be surprised by anything like that. Sorry, just trying to get my page back up. That's a natural 16, plus 7 is the 23 thing again, but it's only a
The
single
thing that
roll.
worked.
9 points of psychic damage. Somebody's got to get up close and personal. That one does not hit. I think as sneakity as I can. This down here is like a bush versus a tree.
Yeah, there is bushes between you and Mayav. The tree between you and the monster is a general tree, and the one off on the opposite, yeah, that one is more of a canopy kind of thing, so it's way up there. You can see under it real easy.
Okay. All right, well, we'll still go 5, 10, 15, and kind of sneak in that way.
Try to hide there.
I can't physically hide because I used my bonus action as a failed attack. But yeah, we're gonna quote unquote hide.
Tuck in.
Yes.
Try to get some cover, if nothing else.
Exactly.
Alrighty. That leads us to Stinky Butt. Stinky Butt is hanging onto his head, like with both hands, stressing about the whole, I got hit in the head, and then I got hit in the head, and then my head hurt again, and they didn't hit me then, and is yelling in giant that there's monsters, they're attacking me. And movement speed is only 30. The most recent attack that he saw would have been coming from Foggy, so he's going to go that way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is far enough. And oh boy, one of these. Okay, that would be a 9 to hit. Foggy.
Oh.
A 9 misses Foggy, who's standing directly behind me. Oh, good lord, I'm getting rid of this die. That would be a 10 to hit Foggy. Changing die. There we go. 25 to hit Foggy.
Sorry, I had to walk away to get ice for my beverage cup, which I also left downstairs and needed to wash.
The last attack was a 25 to hit Foggy.
That hits!
And it does 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of slashing damage. Plus 7 points of poison damage.
Oh, wondrous.
And it smells and it stings. Where it slashed you with its claw is just screaming in your flesh is just burning with utter discomfort.
Wonderful.
I am unclear. All of a sudden, my memory is off. If I have a creature that does a multi-attack, he does 1 bite and 2 claw attacks and also has a recharging thing. Is the recharging thing either his 3 attacks or his recharging thing?
The recharging, I thought, just sort of happens where if you roll the dice at the beginning of the turn, if it recharges, then it's an option for that turn again, as part of the. It depends on the stat block.
Does it replace one of the multi-attacks, or does it replace all of the
I do.
multi-attacks?
Yeah. I typically do that where, like, say, you have a claw or a bite attack, and then you have a rechargeable attack. I'll just replace one of the attacks with the rechargeable
One of the
attack.
others. Okay, cool. Then we'll hang on to that till the next round, because I already did 3 attacks. Fabulous. Great. Next player
Looking forward
is
to it.
Professor. What are you going to do?
All right. First things first, I'm gonna look over to Snaps and be like, this is more excitement than I've had in a couple centuries. All right. So then he's gonna go ahead and move 30 feet towards the homie. So do there. Yep. Okay. And then he is going to cast a subtle spell, Firebolt. So I use a sorcery point to make that subtle, and because of that, I can move another 30 here. And then it takes a firebolt to the face. Let's see here. Firebolt is at +6 to hit. 18 plus 6 hits for 2d10. Let's just roll that here, because I... 10 fire damage on that firebolt.
Fire damage. I need a piece of scrap paper. I don't know where my scrap paper is. Here we go. Round 1. Okay. Am I just done? Anything else on your turn?
Yes. So then I'm going to use my actual action to... I am going to cast Booming Blade. That is... Yep. So that's going to... So that was subtle. Or no, that was... The Firebolt was my action. This will be a bonus action on Quicken Spell. Okay, so I Quicken Spell the Booming Blade to teleport next to him so I don't aggro him on accident.
Because every time he burns a sorcery point, he gets the Astral Shard teleport. Yep.
Yep, so that was a teleport, not me moving 5 feet.
Okay, wait. I need to understand order of actions. So you traveled a certain distance and then did damage.
So I did 30 feet here and then did a Firebolt.
And then you moved closer.
Yeah, because of the Astral Shard.
Okay, so hold on a sec.
Then I got there.
Before he moved further, Augie takes... Whoa.
Oh, right. That's a thing that's going to
Okay.
be happening.
So your booming blade strikes this guy. I've rolled the thing. You struck him in the foot with your booming blade.
Okay.
And His blood and some smelly black liquid comes shooting up out of his foot, sprays onto Foggy, who is less than 5 feet away,
Mm-hmm.
and Foggy
Ah.
takes 15 points of poison damage.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Why do I feel like I'm having deja vu?
And then you move closer?
So how it was I moved the 30 feet and then I did my firebolt, so that
The
hit him.
firebolt did
and,
15 to
and,
me.
And then, oh, okay. So
Yeah.
that was the firebolt, and then I
Yep.
moved 30 feet because of the
Nice.
astral shard due to that.
Yep.
And then I cast Booming Blade, moved here, and then hit him. So I need to make an attack.
Because Booming Blade is a thing. Remind myself of the...
Okay, sorry, I have to. I was handed food.
You're good, brother, you're good.
Okay. So that was Firebolt settled away. So now I roll for my attack on Beaming Blade. Or did you already roll for that attack? You said, Mama.
Sorry, it was the firebolt that caused
Okay, cool.
damage to Foggy, and now you're doing your next thing.
Yes. So now I use Beaming Blade, and that'll be a weapon attack, which for me is a +5. So bam, 20. That's 15 plus 5.
Okay.
So that hits, I assume, for my weapon attack plus. So that'll be 1d8 plus 2. So that'll be 6 plus 1d8. I need to find where I roll a d8 at. Or I guess I could just roll a d8 here. 1. So that'd be 6 slashing, 1 fire damage. Or no, 1 thunder damage. My bad.
So I've had slashing, thunder, and fire damage from you all in one turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing that happened.
I do that.
Alrighty, you all done?
I believe so, yeah.
Cool. Then there is bellowing.
Spicy.
There is some bellowing. And you see rustling and you hear the cracking of branches and stuff. And, sorry, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. So he charges and then uses his action to dash even closer and is just bellowing. And I say he, but that one is just a little more fleshy than the other one and a little more soft around the edges, if you get my meaning. There is definitely a genetic difference between the two. And it's screaming, "Mate, I'm coming!" in giant.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. So that happened, and then 15-foot. And a 15-foot cube is not going to touch anybody, so I'm not going to worry about it. Cool. Okay. Great. That happened. Then, Dusk, what are you going to do?
He hears that in giant, and he looks over at Snaps, and he just says, "I'm going to do it." And he clicks his heels, he does the Channel Divinity to make the Twilight Sanctuary. If I could find
Which
my own
is
character.
30 feet.
I'm trying to find it in the thing, and it's really
Yeah,
hard to
that's
find.
about right. Yeah.
Why
There
is
we
it so
go.
hard to find? Channel Divinity. And what is steps of bonus action? I'm not sure if he's going to do steps of. Yeah, he'll do steps of night because this is his last challenge.
Oh.
So I'm going to click my heels. I'm going to do steps of night as my bonus action, and I'm going to move 30 feet closer. But I'm going to start floating upwards at a. I'm going to go like 10 feet off the ground.
Okay.
Not super high. This way, hopefully, everyone stays in the bubble.
So you can do both Twilight Sanctuary and Steps of Night on the same turn?
Yeah, one's an action, one is a bonus action. Neither of them are spells.
Fabulous.
And I just got 30 feet of movement to burn. I'm going to head, straight to the right, 30, and I'll go up. I'll angle up 10 feet. So I still end up 30 feet laterally, but just 10 feet up.
Okie dokie.
So I'm in roll 20. I can draw things. Sorry. And I'll move myself. I don't know why. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can't get there just yet. And I'll put a little number in here saying I'm 10 feet up.
Sounds great.
So
Thank you very much.
And I'm just going to shout, have you seen your spouse yet? When's the last time you saw Giant.
In Giant?
A giant.
Great. The softer one that's come charging down from above shouts back, "That's my spouse!" Very angrily. Snaps, what are you going to do?
I think Snaps was so low in the initiative because she was trying to hold back the bile a little bit. She's gonna swallow thickly, and then trundle forward after everybody. Let's see. I measured it out. Is Dusk on top of a plant? No. Measured it out. This is 30 feet. We're gonna move 30 feet, and then she's gonna engage Kitty Paws and move forward 25 feet to here, and that puts her within 30 feet of this little group, and she's going to cast Bless on Astele Lunari, Rasa, and because Rasa is not hidden, so she can see Rasa, yeah?
Rasa is not hidden.
Okay, yeah, Rasa and Foggy also. They are all blessed. And then as a spell. And I don't think I've got a bonus action I can use. Nope. So that is my turn.
Up. I have Boulder Sorrow. What are you going to do?
Oh, God.
I'm gonna hope that y'all can hear me because I'm only hearing about every other word.
You're good. We can hear you.
Five, 10, 15.
I cannot hear Mayev. Is Mayev speaking?
Yes, Mayev is speaking.
I will leave and come back.
Please do.
Well, shit.
What's going on, Mayev? What are we doing? Am I still failing to hear Maiev?
Maev.
I'm going to.
Maev is going to.
There was a bless.
Who was blessed?
Remind myself how to play this game.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a dumb. 'Cause that's what I'm good at. I am going to run in screaming. Pardon me. So she lets out that rage filled. Am I back?
I can hear you
hear
now.
Hear you?
Yep.
Wonderful.
Okay, cool. Alright, rage filled battle cry, charging in. Reckless. To the squishy one. A lot. 16 plus 7 to hit.
That totally hits.
Is a 12. Which character am I playing? Cool. If I could have a 30-foot aura, please. Oh, that was terrible.
30-foot radius.
7. Yes, please. 7, 8, 9 slashing for the first attack.
Okay.
Um, 18 to hit for the second attack.
Yep.
Much better. 16 slashing for the second attack.
So you swing your great axe, and the first strike hits her in the middle of the thigh, and then you swing again, and you get her up in the left shoulder, and she like grabs at the injured spots, and squeals in an awful, horrible noise that comes out of her, and does. That happens. Great. The first one, when you hit her in the leg, you took 8 splashing damage of poison. And then when you hit her in the shoulder, you took 9 splashing damage of poison.
Cool. And I'm just out of the Twilight Sanctuary, so I cannot do that.
Snaps vanished and came back, but that's fine.
Couldn't hear anybody but Maiev, and it sounded like maybe other people were talking because there were breaks.
Huh?
Yep. So Maiev struck the female one twice, once in the leg, once in the shoulder, and on each of those strikes with her great axe, the blood and whatever is coursing through these creatures' veins came spraying out and got on Maiev. And Maiev is now very unhappy because she has been splashed twice with something that is burning her skin painfully.
Okie dokie.
Will there be anything else on Maiev's turn? I am afraid we are continuing to have audio difficulties.
I don't know.
Anything else, Maya? Can you hear us?
Oh dear.
Type in chat. You probably see our green marks at the very minimum, saying that we're talking on our portraits. Okay.
A minute ago, I didn't see a green circle around D&D Mama when I could not hear her, and she was talking.
She lit up briefly.
Well, she says she can hear us, but what she's not, we can't hear her. So I just need to know if you are finished for your turn, and if you want to step out and step back in and see if that solves the audio problem. Alrighty. To my encounter screen. Next. Foggy, what are you gonna do?
Oh boy.
Did I forget to give Aste splash damage from his second attack? Do you have any damage yet, Aste?
If you're
Where
talking,
is
your mic's
Aste?
physically
Yeah.
muted.
Yeah.
He's like
Can't hear
me,
you,
he's got a
sir.
physical mute on his mic.
Or
No,
he also can't
Is
hear.
this Discord call just cursed?
Oh.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, sorry. I had stuff in my ear. I couldn't or I had audio in my ear. I couldn't hear. Whatever.
Good.
Is it my turn?
No, I was asking, did you, I don't think I gave you your damage. You hit the thing a second time after you reached it.
Correct. I
Sorry
need
about
damage.
that.
Give me some damage.
Yeah, your splash damage is 6.
Yay.
Sorry, I had missed that.
My dear temp HP. Fair enough. Thank you.
Alrighty, well, Foggy is up next.
Yeah, I am. And I'm scared. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna rage, and I know it's not gonna help in the meantime. But it'll kind of help in a bit. I'm gonna burn my last rage. Oh, do I actually want to do that? Because for lore reasons, that's really dumb. But I'm doing it anyways because I've decided it will be a helpful strategy in this fight.
What's really dumb?
So I'm raging.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, as Foggy like screams into this rage state a little bit, some of the skin around his neck starts to crack and peel away to reveal white fur. As slowly over the course of the next few seconds, all of the skin on his head flakes away, including the hair on the top of his head just kind of wisping away. And in fact, his jaw like dislocates and distends as his whole head shifts into that of a wolf. As I rage and activate the third variety of natural weapon I can manifest with my rage, that being a bite attack. But the problem is, this is a bite attack, and these guys are gross.
Yeah.
So this is
Are
going to
you
be
ready
disgusting.
to get a mouthful of awful bad?
Yeah, a mouthful of awful badness is exactly what's about to happen twice.
Okay.
So bonus action, head turn into wolf. Action, 2 bites.
Chomp chomp.
Sorry, Asta.
Oh no.
Natural 20,
Uh-oh.
That totally hits.
which means I need 2d8 here. Plus 2, plus 2. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of piercing damage.
Cool. And that does to each of you 11 poison damage.
Alrighty.
Both you and Este. Next bite.
Yikes. Second one. 19 to hit.
That hits.
11 points of piercing damage.
And 11 points of poison damage back at you both.
As
So
part
the
of
first
that
was
one-
11.
Yeah, so, finish your thought because mine's super
So
simple.
that was 11, and you did a thing before. How much was that one? Just to make sure.
In terms of like how
Uh,
much damage you took? Yeah, I don't remember that number at this point.
I don't remember it either. I kind of count on you
No,
guys to
'cause
pay
you-
attention
well-
to those
well-
things, so I don't know.
Well, he did 2 attacks, right? Or am
I
I?
thought
Yes,
they were
Foggy
both
did 2
11.
attacks,
Yeah.
and so you should have taken poison damage twice.
Okay.
I
thought they
announced
were
the
both
amount, but
11.
I don't know how much those amounts were. Does anyone else have it?
I know the second one was 11, as you just said, but
I thought both of them were 11.
okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I think they were both 11. That sounds right to me.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
And actually, as part of that second one, since I fell below half HP as part of that attack, I heal 3 HP for nailing an attack.
Mm-hmm.
Because I heal 3
And
HP whenever I
you're-
deal damage with the bite.
And you've remembered that you were raging, and so that poison damage is
Poison is not halved, so I did
It's
not have
halved. Okay, cool. Just checking, because I can never remember who does what with that. I know it's different with your dad.
it. Yep. Bradley takes
Okie
half from
dokie.
everything that isn't psychic.
Anything else on your turn?
Well, that's action and bonus action. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do 5, 10, 15. Cough, cough, I stepped out of its attack range.
Okie dokie. We're gonna go with the claw, and that is 17 to hit you.
That is my armor class.
Okay. The claw does 7 points of piercing damage and
Good.
4 more points of poison.
Wonderful. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, and then probably just 25, 30, 35, 40. And I will end my turn there and then take my d6 plus whatever the hell of temporary hit points. What is the
Plus
plus
8.
8? Wonderful. So I now have 11 temporary hit points. Hell yeah.
Rasa, what are you gonna do?
I think that I'm just good.
Nope.
That was not you.
Rasa.
Rasa.
Oh, Rasa, not. Okay, yeah, sorry.
Okay. Thank God for mobile feet. 5, 10, 15, 20. Would you consider that? Well, actually, that's 22. Doesn't matter.
There you go.
We are going to swing.
With an edge, right?
There's 2 dice there.
Okay.
17 plus 7 is 24.
That hits.
And I'm hoping we'll see if I'm right or not. 10, 14, 22 points of psychic damage.
So you see it reach up and grab its head again, and it starts to scream, and then its knees buckle,
Oh,
and it crumples
It's dead.
to the ground.
What?
Yay!
Okay.
That was 20, 30.
Don't need the movie.
Yeah. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm pretty sure I'm okay, but yeah. Swingity, swingity, swingity. That's a natural 15 plus 7. Oh, and I forgot my blast, but that's okay. And that is 8 points of psychic damage to the purple one.
Cool.
And I don't know anything about the spousal thing, so never mind. I'm going to shut up.
You hear me shouting in giant.
Yeah, basically. Mhm.
Wife.
So yeah, I don't know any of that, so I'm going to shut up, and I'll call that my turn.
Alrighty. Well, this troll lays on the ground and bleeds out. It smells real bad. And it is Professor's turn.
All right, this one's gonna be a simple one, I think. Not much to do, and I don't have that many points left. How tall is this little cliff face here, by the way?
I'd say it's about 15, 20 feet up.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so I can go here then. Hold on. I'm very good at remembering how far away things are. I promise. Okay, there we go. So I go here, and then I can subtle spell Firebolt, and then probably make it up here with the 30 feet of movement from that.
Yeah, if it's 20 feet up, you could. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So then I just do a Firebolt. Actually, I can quicken spell that, not subtle spell it. So then I can do 2 Firebolts. Yippee! So I just do 2 Firebolts after that point. So I have to roll attack twice. That one hits, and this one misses. So 1 hit of 2d10 fire damage. And that'll be 6 fire damage. So it takes 6 fire
starts-
damage.
Slapping at the firing on her skin and is wailing about the collapsed troll beyond you and just losing her shit mind. Cool. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Great. Well, she's pretty pissed. She's pretty confident that Rasa or Foggy have just caused the death of her mate during rutting season,
Oh.
hence the smell.
Oh.
Lovely.
Oh.
So, wrong way. Sorry. That's where I was?
Yes.
Yeah, that was where he was. Okay, cool. So, can't do that. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then, Stay, I'm going to let you have your attack of opportunity first.
Okay. Just a regular 3 sword attack for a +5. That hits, so I get 1d8 plus 2 slashing. That's going to be 3 slashing.
And then,
My attack rolls are really good, but my damage rolls are really bad today.
cannot get you both with that. So, I'm just going to roll, do my thing. Odd is Foggy, even is Rasa. That is odd. So, we're going to go straight down, which means Maev gets an attack of opportunity. If I am on the right thingy. Maev gets an attack of opportunity. Put it back in just a second. I just screwed something up here.
Okay, and I went.
And Maev needs to know that we can't
so
hear her,
still
so she's going to have
the
to
reckless
do her
advantage,
attack of
right?
opportunity in the chat.
Well, I can hear her. You can't.
Oh,
I don't know
well,
what
cool.
the hell's
Her
happening.
too.
The call's being weird.
Haunted call.
This call is cursed.
Well, repeat what you hear then. I agree.
Yep. What was your attack, sis?
Do I still have advantage with?
Does Maev still have advantage with?
Do I still get my
Oh.
reckless advantage because I went reckless on my turn?
Does she still get reckless because she should have advantage because she went reckless on her turn, right, Mama? Because that reckless advantage doesn't fade until the start of her next turn.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'll go
so
with
you're
that.
good. You have advantage, sis. Do your thing.
Cool. That is like a million. 17 plus 7 to hit.
Quote, like a million, 17 plus 7 to hit.
And
That hits.
That will be plus. Nice. 17 points of slashing damage.
17 points of slashing damage.
I totally forgot. We were here
And she has disadvantage
and
against
nope,
anyone
here
but
when
me.
Aste got his shot.
Mm-hmm.
So Maev would
Monster.
have taken, Maev would have taken 10 poison damage when Aste hit it.
Yep.
And then at this point, how much did she just hit it for?
17.
And she would take 8 points of poison damage when she hits him.
Take some poison damage.
Her.
Good. And then it attacks me. It has disadvantage to attack anybody that isn't Maev, so it has disadvantage here.
Cool. First, she is going
He's still
to
up.
reach up and the spot on her center back where Maev just chopped her a good one is gaping on between her shoulder blades, and it hurts bad, and she reaches back over her shoulder and then flings her arms forward with having clawed herself across the tricep muscle, well, I don't know, those muscles across the top of your shoulders, and then flings her hands out forward as she's running toward Foggy.
Oh,
and
good.
Releases a spray of poison in a 15-foot cube.
Oh, good.
She gives herself 3 points of slashing damage. Oops. And everybody within a 15-foot cube in front of her, which is 5, 10, 15, just Foggy.
Fuck.
needs to give me a Constitution saving throw.
On it. Dante dice, go. 19 plus stuff.
Cool.
21.
On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage.
Oh, good. It's one of those.
2, 3, 4 of those. That is 12 plus 7 is 19 points of poison damage, and you are poisoned for 1 minute.
On a success?
Oh, wait. That's a failed save. Hold on. On a success, you take half of that damage.
So 19 becomes 18 for 9.
Yep. And then you adjust it because you're, raging.
Or I don't adjust it because poison isn't halved when I
Because
rage.
poison isn't. Okay, cool. And you are not poisoned. That's what happens for
I
the
was gonna
first
say,
claw attack.
what the
She
fuck
attacked.
happens
Yeah.
on a failed save? I was
Yeah.
so scared.
So, her first claw attack involves clawing herself. Her second claw attack,
Because, she's not done.
no. Her second claw attack is 19 to hit.
At disadvantage?
Oh, let me check. 7 plus 7, 14 to hit.
Misses. Thank you, Maev.
Cool. And then the last one is a bite.
Good.
And we're going to go like this and try to bite Rasa at disadvantage. 13 plus 7 is dirty 20 to hit
That
Rasa.
one would hit.
And that only does
Uncanny. Do I
Wait,
have that? Hold
sorry,
on.
wait. One,
Wrong.
I did a claw. It does not do 6. I lied. It does 5. Plus 4 is 9 piercing damage from the bite.
Uncanny
9
dodge.
becomes 8 for 4.
Wait, before you finish, the poison that
Oh.
goes with that is 8 poison.
So a total
with
of
the
8
bite.
if you uncanny dodge it.
Okay. Uncanny dodge.
Might as well.
Your action is gone.
Fucking rogue.
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't that the wrong voice too?
And you are technically poisoned until the start of the troll's next turn.
Oh, good! Great.
There's no save for the poison at all, huh?
Failed the AC check, it seems.
Not when it's a bite.
Okay.
The spray, there was a save.
Yeah.
For the bite,
For the
It
bite,
was
it's
just
have a
what
high enough
happens.
AC to not get hit.
Okie dokie. Disadvantage.
That is the end of her turn. She's
Okay.
very sad
Damn.
and very hurt.
Maybe shouldn't have killed a bunch of other people before we got Windia.
Because, smelly. Very, very smelly. Dusk, what are you going to do?
So Dusk is going to just sort of float. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. He's going to get kind of close. Not too close, though, seeing as how blood keeps spraying out of this being. And he's just going to say, no one truly knows when the last time they will see their spouses. So perhaps you should, and this is all in giant, perhaps, and I'm going to lean into my chaotic good here. Or maybe evil, I don't know. He's going to say, you should really use this time to, and the word grieve sounds very different because I'm casting command word grieve.
Oh.
Okay.
Single first level.
I would say she's already grieving.
Yes.
And part of her grief is revenge.
Do you want to tell me what being compelled to grieve would have happen?
Well, that's a fair point. And I don't think I have I'm assuming that if this thing had any emotions for the other thing that died, that it would grieve would be more preoccupied with the dead thing than living people around them. But that's just how I would interpret it. But you can. It's your
So
prerogative.
you're going to use a command word to tell her to grieve harder than she was already grieving, so
Well,
that maybe she will stop attacking?
that was the player's hope, but the DM can do whatever.
Okay, cool. Cry harder. That's the instruction. Cry harder. You got it.
I
Anything else on
personally,
your turn?
if you're looking for extra input, and I might be player bias kicking in, but if you're looking for extra input, maybe she drops to her knees, shrugs.
That's only if she fails
we'll
her
go
check.
with that. She's gonna take a knee and start sobbing.
Well, it depends on there is a command. There is a wisdom saving throw involved. So
Cool.
Oh, right,
Wisdom
yes,
saving
duh.
throw. Wisdom saving throw. -1 makes it a 12.
it fails. 15 was
Yeah, so she'll just crumple to her knees and start sobbing even more.
so. The target must succeed on a 7 that will follow the command on its next turn.
Oh,
Cool.
so it has not fallen yet.
Yeah, it hasn't fallen yet. On his next turn, it will do whatever it does to grieve.
Cool. Anything else on your turn?
Dusk is going to kind of scratch his head a little bit, kind of like something hurts, and he's going to just kind of unclip Lightbringer just in case, and he's just going to hang out here in the air, safe
Okay.
distance from this thing.
No ick for you. Cool. Snaps, what are you gonna do?
Snaps is going to walk forward 5, 10, 15, 20, kind of next to the tree. And not as ominously as Dusk. She's going to kind of gently say in Giant, harm no one else and rest in the embrace of the Veiled One with your mate. And she's going to hope this thing is not wisdomous and toll the dead wisdom saving throw.
What the fuck you mean? Not as whatever the fuck you said is Dusk. Are you kidding me?
7.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
So yeah, so she's, what level are we now? We're 8. So yeah, 2d8 plus 3.
It scares me how often you people have to ask yourselves, are we the bad guys?
These guys killed somebody, harm no one else.
Okay. What happens? It definitely failed.
It takes 10 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
And it's a spell, so I don't really have a bonus action, but I'm kind of where I wanted to be. I don't, like, within range of everybody else, but not too close to that, so that's my action and movement.
Cool. What are we gonna do? We're gonna say, Maiev, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to inform the party that I have lost D&D Beyond.
Oh no.
And
Don't lose D&D Beyond. Yeah, I read it in chat a little bit ago. Maiev is having issues with high-speed data
Oh,
is
yeah.
trying to run out, and it renews tomorrow.
Yeah, her D&D Beyond is well behind. It
Oh,
says she still
no,
has 78 out of 84 hit points, and I know that's not right.
Yeah, my high speed is all the way gone. It renews tomorrow. But I will move forward into there, and I will make some attacks.
If you can hear us, type it in the chat, please.
She's making
'Cause
some
I don't-
attacks now because I can hear her.
Okay, cool.
Okay. 17 plus whatever to hit.
17 plus whatever to hit, I assume hits.
Yep.
7, 8, 9, 10, 13 points of slashing for that one.
13 points of slashing damage on the first one.
I was down to 61
This damage is
hit
going to go out
points.
to Maiev, Rasa, and Foggy.
Oh, good. For the record, Maiev is on 61 HP.
Cool. 9 points of poison damage to each of you.
Okay, you gotta give me a second to get back there.
Damn it. That
9.
was almost a natural 20.
Oh, we almost had a nat 20.
But 19 plus whatever to hit. And
19
then,
plus whatever to hit.
Yep, that hits.
14 slashing.
14 slashing.
And then I am in the Twilight Sanctuary, so I can take that.
Well,
and
hold on,
hopefully
because-
not die next turn.
Yep, the Twilight Sanctuary will happen after the acid damage you're about to take, so don't take the Twilight Sanctuary yet.
Did you say acid damage?
Yeah, or the poison damage from
Poison.
slashing at this creature.
Me. Yes.
Yes, Maiev is about to take your Twilight Sanctuary in the wrong order.
You take 4 more poison damage.
Good. Okay.
If I'm
I don't
still
want to be that
alive.
guy. But did my necrotic damage backsplash on anybody?
feel like it's
Probably
just
would
physical.
have. I didn't think of that. Who was in the area at the time? It was just Foggy and Rasa.
It would have just been me and Rasa.
So Foggy and Rasa take another 13 poison damage.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm still conscious.
It's fine. Foggy's down. Oh my god. Yep.
I'm still conscious.
Yep, you sure are.
Oh shit.
gotta be
is
fair.
Maev's turn finished?
Maiev is
If I'm
currently
still
saying,
alive.
if Maiev is still alive, which it seems they are, you should have bonus action and movement still.
It would be 11 on my Twilight.
Okay, Maiev takes 11 for Twilight Sanctuary.
And Foggy, what are you gonna do?
I
Well,
don't think there's anything else I can do.
um,
Rage chug a potion.
yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to
Swallow the bottle.
I was gonna say I am tempted to do a meme here, but I'm close enough to death that I'm not gonna. I was gonna suggest that he just puts the bottle between two of his teeth and just bites until it cracks. But no, let's have Foggy give the moment of restraint to be like, don't just bite the thing, pop the cork, dump it in. What is it? 2d4 plus 2.
As Foggy is chugging that, this creature has fallen to its knees, not because of the command, but because it is broken. It is bleeding. Maiev has taken it to the absolute extreme. It looks like it's almost gone catatonic.
Let me do a check in regards to that real quick. Nope. there's a moment of theoretical restraint before. Nope. And jumps up just enough to like get a hand on one of those tusks, and then just goes for the fucking neck.
Okay.
If that wasn't obvious by the description, reckless.
And your did you roll to hit? I missed it.
I have not yet rolled to hit. The
Okay.
roll just happened, and I'm doing math. Woman.
Sorry.
18 to hit.
Yeah.
The bite is a D8, not a D6. Plus 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of piercing damage. As part
Cool.
of that, I heal 3. What's my acid damage?
12.
12? Okay.
Yeah.
I am still conscious. And on, literally on
Maya
the
and
3
Ross will
health.
take that as well, yes?
I'm literally on. Yes, you two would. I'm literally on the 3 health I healed from the bite.
Mm-hmm. But yes, Maev and Rasa both would have also taken any of that splash damage.
And I'm gonna trust my team here. As he then, with his hand on the tusk and the teeth in the neck and is dying, he will then plant his hand on the shoulder, grip down harder, and then just push off of the body and just take what I can with me. As
Little
the
chunks
second
of
one.
flesh.
Hopefully I've like gotten around the carotid and I just like tear it out with me. That's of course assuming this kills.
You have another attack?
Yeah. My
So this thing has crumpled to its knees. You've attacked it again. You bit it in the neck, and it has slumped forward. And its breathing.
Okay.
Its breathing is strangely slow. It is unmoving, except for this very, very slow breathing.
Do I actually finish it off? Hang on, let me roll a thing here. Yeah. In this moment, he's not intelligent enough to discern whether or not that's it slowly lulling into the long sleep or it attempting to show restraint. And so I'm going to take the attack roll I did for my second attack to finish it off, which, quite darkly, is another natural 20.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 more D8s happen.
To everybody adjacent to it. The splash damage on that is 5 more.
Cool. Okay, so I will be
how
falling
much
unconscious.
more damage did you do?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 more.
Just because it's so enjoyable to dole out that damage.
And so, yeah, that was 15 more poison.
Is someone
Or 15 more piercing.
Maya?
Tell me, Foggy, how many hit points did Maev have the last time she reported to us a number of hit points?
It was 61, but she's a little bit below that at this point.
17.
Yeah, so 61 minus 17. Thank you.
Plus
were updated
whatever I
in the
took
chat.
that round.
Yeah.
I said I had 71 or 61.
And then Maev's Foggy's turn is finished.
Yeah,
And it is still on the ground between and amongst all of you, just still. And this bizarre, very, very low breathing is still happening. Rasa,
for
what
the
are you gonna
record,
do?
before
Yeah.
you start Ross's turn, for the record, as part of finishing my attack action with the second bite, the 5 poison damage I then took was enough to take me into unconsciousness on my turn. Which
Okay.
means at the end of my turn I make a death save, yeah?
I'm not good with those rules. I genuinely do not know them.
Because
Yeah.
falling unconscious
sorry.
during one's own turn is quite uncommon. I think because of the fact that if you roll a nat
does
20
do
on a
it,
death
doesn't it?
save, you pop back up and get your turn. I think they technically happen at the start of your turn and then you end your turn.
I thought
Yeah,
that
I
the
would
death
think you
save
start
happened
your
at the
turn with
beginning
death
of your
save, not
turn.
end.
Okay,
What's that?
so it's at the start of my next turn. Got it.
I thought that's when a
Yeah,
death save happened.
yeah, it's when you start your turn.
Yeah.
Got it.
Death
Okay.
saves happen
So-
when you.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Gotcha.
So Foggy falls unconscious and is breathing slowly next to a gigantic troll thing that is laying there still and breathing very slowly. Rasa, what are you going to do about that?
Enough of the mess. Can you go back to my sheet, please? Go to 21 to hit.
That hits.
21 points of psychic damage. Oh, look, no splashback.
No splashback. It also does not reach up and grab its head. It is still doing that weird, very, very, very slow breathing.
Would you give me a free, I don't know what check?
Let's go with a nature check or a history check based on your reading of those special books you guys have.
Does it get affected bless? Does it? No, it doesn't. Blesses the tech.
Then that would be 11 history. Yeah, not enough.
You're not real
Don't
sure
worry.
why. Yeah, you're not real sure why this thing ain't dead yet. It should be dead
Okay.
after all that abuse.
Well, just to be, extra positively certainly sure, there is an additional 21 to hit
Okay.
for an additional 5 points of psychic damage. Ugh.
Yeah, you see the blood starts pouring out of its ears. Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn,
I am no longer poisoned. Right?
you are no longer poisoned.
Awesome.
And at the end of your turn, the thing takes a deep breath and pushes off the ground with its
Still got creep.
palms. Takes a deep breath, its eyes flash open, and it lets out a wail and sobs uncontrollably and grieves in the most outward way possible, because that's all it can do. And then it's the professor's turn. It is now up on its knees. It's grieving. It is sobbing uncontrollably. But
Okay.
it is no longer in that stasis-looking state.
Mhm. Okay. So what I will do is I'm going to use my bonus action to shred 2 of my 3rd level slots and turn those into 6 funny points. What do I
Sorcery.
Yeah, funny points, yeah. And then I'm gonna use my action. Don't laugh. Then I'm gonna use my action to cast. What is my current thingy-mabobbies I can do? Okay. Then I'm gonna just kind of subtle spell Green Flame Blade to teleport on top of it, like above its head.
Okay.
And try and drive the sword in with the flaming blade. So where is my attacky boy? I believe it's just an attack roll. So bam, 16 plus 5 is 21 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, and that is 1d8 plus 2, so 4 slashing and 8 fire. So 12
Alright.
damage total.
Yep. And again, it crumples to the ground. You fall off. And it's face planted in the ground. But this time, that very, very slow breathing that starts, there's a hitch. And then it starts again, and there's a hitch. And then it just does this one very long exhale. And is now still.
All right. Well,
Grabbing Foggy. Grabbing Foggy. If we're out of initiative.
Yes, you are out of initiative. It is immobile and no longer breathing.
Snaps is
I'm,
then grabbing Foggy and dragging him like 5 feet away from the puddle of poisonous ick.
Oh yeah, for my last that Green Flame Blade thing, do I get retribution damage for that?
Oh, it was a flamey. It was fire damage, correct?
Green Flame Blade, yes. So it was
It
slashing
fire
and
damage.
it was slashing
Yeah.
and fire, yeah.
Yeah. So the poison damage splashback was 3.
Cool.
So Maiev would be down to 41. Rasa would take 3, and you would take 3.
Thank you. Just wanted to make sure we play fair there.
Did Foggy
So-
then take damage and get failed saving throws?
Oh yeah, Foggy would have 1 failed saving throw.
It's not if it's not a melee attack. It's not
Oh,
2
yeah, no,
automatically.
it's
So
just
just taking
flashback.
damage, it's the 1.
Okay, cool.
so Dusk is going to take this opportunity to fly straight up for about 20 or so seconds, just long enough to get a peek or a look around the area before flying back down, so he doesn't run out of time. So he'd probably
Just
go
taking
up.
a look in the general area to make sure they
Yeah.
don't have offspring.
Just making sure there's no other. I'm trying to get like a bird's eye view of the area to make sure nothing else.
From
is-
up there, you get a pretty good view of where the rest of these plants are.
All right.
But there doesn't
take
seem
note
to
of
be anything else in the area harvesting them.
I'll make note of, and I'll start talking about like locations or like there's 5 that way and 5 that way is Rasa. Like look towards the cliffs or the hills and then towards the water and there's some there. I'm just gonna relay that back to Rasa. And then I'll float back down and the bubble will go away after a minute. Well, by the time
Oh
I
yeah,
land.
everybody can do several Twilight Sanctuaries.
If I'm flying up, not quite. I would probably say maybe 3 rolls maximum.
Okay.
Oh, what's the roll for that?
A D6 plus 8 is your, and that'll keep you temporary hit point.
And you'll do it 3 times.
So whatever your highest roll out of 3, I would say.
You get to do that when we do.
My
Because you
first-
don't it's not cumulative, it's
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not cumulative.
yeah.
It's whatever your max roll is.
Luckily, my first roll was a 1 and my second was a 6, so
So
There
the
you go.
maximum 6 plus 8 is 14 points. They
Okay.
are temporary hit points.
That will last until the next.
it's
And during
plus
all
8.
of this, Foggy has been given 10 healing points from snaps and 7 points from snaps again. And then you would also have the opportunity to roll 2 of those 3 oh no, because it's an action from Dusk, so you would also benefit from 3 Twilight Sanctuary attempts.
Let me hit that. And I got a 6. We're good. So 14.
You've got
I'm
17
done
regular
checking.
hit points. Yep.
Yep. The
And there
wolf
we
head,
be.
as part of falling unconscious, the wolf head slowly had its jaw once again dislocate inwards, and the maw shrinking in, and he's back to his old high elven self.
Cool. Well, that shit happened, and now there's a lot of fruit.
True. I suppose it's time we go gather some.
I think she said that we snap off the red cone at the top and the fruit is underneath. And didn't she say they like make more of themselves with their roots because there's some kind of zones? So let's not damage the roots.
As much as I don't want to do it,
Mm-hmm.
can I please check the bodies of the stupid trolleys to see if they have anything on them that way?
They have a lot of poison ick smeared on them.
Yeah, I figured at that point I would be
they
taking
have
a
really
dagger or
grody
something, too.
loincloths, and that's about it.
So they did not manage to collect any fruit, is what we're.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
If
I
you
go to that
wanted to spend more time than is necessary to just harvest the plants around you to look for their lair, you might find some remnants in wherever it is they were bedding down for the mating season. And you may be able to find more fruit there, but honestly, the plants that are around you, you can harvest enough that you won't need to go looking for that kind of grossness.
Okay. So I walk over and I snap the top cone off to look for the fruit inside.
And you are, I will say, for the ease of management, especially with the internet problems we're having, that you as a party are successful in a matter of 30, 45 minutes in harvesting 10 pounds of the stuff from all of those various trees in the area. There doesn't seem to be anything else. And over time, slowly, that horrible stench seems to be leaving on the breeze. It does slowly over time get better. Even near the bodies, it's as if they were the scent was coming from them and in an active way rather than a passive way. And it seems to have stopped once they stopped breathing.
I have a question for the DM.
Yes, ma'am.
If I use my little extra cloak that I use to usually cover the bag of holding, can I like wrap that around my hands and try to drag the female over to the male to lay next to him and try to protect myself from the poison that way?
I would allow it.
Okay. I gave everyone the instructions that I remembered, and then I'm going to go ahead and put them next to each other and sort of arrange them neatly, and then like find some branches to just cover them in some sort of very awkward burial thing. You
Very
were bad, but you made me feel bad.
Yeah, sorry. They were gross.
They were gross, and they killed somebody.
They killed somebody who came to get their fruit because they are like this because of the fruit. You may be able to discern this fruit as you're pulling it off the plants. The smell is not pleasant from the fruit itself, and if you get any of the juice on your skin, it burns a little bit.
Lovely.
Oh dear.
And it wouldn't take a big intelligence check to figure out that consumption of this fruit is how these trolls turned into this troll.
Hey,
Gotcha.
Professor.
What's that? Oh, hey, Professor.
You're clearly more intelligent than the rest of us. What do you make of these things?
I guess I should roll because this is more of a material plane thing. What would my roll be for what I should know about their current state?
Yeah, why don't you do... let's go with a nature check, but disadvantage because you wouldn't have real world experience with the material plane and the creatures thereof. You only know what you've seen in books.
It's probably the
Then
first time
I-
you've ever seen these, but you know, just
I'll-
give it a go. And I'll cast guidance on him to just say, hey, I believe in you. Moon Maiden believes in you. Blessings of Slimna, by the way.
So that negates the disadvantage, right?
No, it
no,
just adds a d4.
Adds a d4. Okay, cool.
So that d4 gives me a 1.
Oh boy.
And then I get 2 rolls, take lowest. So it's a 7 and a 2. So it's 3 plus my nature is 4, so 7.
7. Yeah, you.
There's
like
a lot
I
of
said,
barriers there. A lot of
yeah.
barriers to entry.
Exactly. But I mean, you're in general an intelligent guy, and you can make a connection. Everybody can figure out if the fruit stings your skin and their blood stings your skin. There's probably some connection between that, knowing that they were harvesting the fruit as well.
You should maybe
Except for
mention that to
Maiev.
Sagar.
Apparently,
Except for
Maiev
Maiev.
would not be able to draw that connection.
Yeah, so he'll just retort as like, considering that this is likely their common ecosystem and their we'll say retributive properties have a similar scent to that of what they've consumed. One can only assume that one comes from the other.
Right, like some sort of cause and effect thing, right?
Yes, pretty much. Anyways, I mean you've got it. Yeah.
Right. Well, you know, just figured. I know it's probably the first time you've ever laid eyes on one of these fruit, and to be honest, same for me myself. This is not quite the normal climate for myself. So this is all very
Yeah, you've all got
new.
some have either seen a regular troll or have at least seen pictures of trolls. So you know what trolls are and what they look like. And this is different. The smell, the green color of their skin, they're just a little clearly they were affected by the consumption
fruit.
of this fruit.
Which that actually can make another point is this is probably the same, if not a reduced format for the potion that the herbalist is trying to make, because this is changing the way they look and some other side effects, it seems.
Maybe Sagara should know about these effects, or
I would jot
maybe
down some minor things.
maybe the process of making the potion will negate that effect. I don't know.
Fingers
Maybe we should still let
crossed.
her know, though.
Yeah.
It'll change how you look, but it'll make you funky.
I don't know about you all, but I'm getting absolutely tapped. So why don't we get these things sorted and get the fuck out of here, just so we don't deal with any more of these things.
Tired.
Not a bad idea.
Snaps is tired, I should say.
So
Getting
cool.
absolutely
You
pushed.
will successfully harvest 10 pounds of fruit. Snaps will sweetly cover up the dead bodies in a loving embrace. The smell does waft away eventually, and they are no longer emitting those serious mating season fragrances. They just now smell like grody old trolls. I don't know if anybody's got the Monster Harvester book. Do you want to see if there's anything about trolls?
We decided that in the various books that we have, the segments would have what might be interesting about a creature. It just depends on what book it's in.
So this is honestly, this is a normal old troll that's been affected by its diet. So if I don't remember who has the Monster Harvester book, it's a PDF file. I think Gregory has it.
Yep.
So just let us know if there's anything harvestable on a troll.
Seemingly no.
Okay, cool. So there's nothing noted in your, if you look it up in your book after you cover them up with branches, you look them up in your books and you don't find that there's no commentary about useful harvestable components. Which is a good thing, because you probably would have taken some poison damage trying to get it from this particular variety of troll. So there we are. You've got some shit. You gotta head back to town. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so it is 10:45.
Yep.
Burris is having connectivity issues. We finished a battle. Do we want to
Infuriating
continue on back
connectivity
toward
issues.
town, or do we want to call it for tonight and hope that she has more internet speed 2 weeks from now?
We should probably do that one.
Yeah.
Fine, yeah.
It would
We're okay.
it would
Yeah,
certainly help.
it should renew, if not tomorrow, the day after.
So, for the sake of the gal who writes the recaps, you are in the jungle. You have successfully harvested 10 pounds of fruit, and you have not yet had a short rest or a long rest or whatever kind of resting you want to do. And if anybody plans on drinking any healing potions, you'll do it at the beginning of the next session.
Cool.
Are we
And
candle keeping next
If
week?
the mother
I believe we're
can
candle keeping next week.
apply the needed damage.
Candle keep.
Just to be on the safe side for Burris's sake, can we figure out what her final hit points were at the end of the session? And I'll update her character sheet for her.
Should be 41 based on the chat in the
Cool.
I think it was
Discord.
Well, it was 41, but then she got the plus 14 for the temporary. So it's 41 and 14 temp.
41 and 14. Okay.
And just XP for the trolls. Ow, sorry.
We're not even close, dude. So it's
I will take every inch we can get. My next level up is very boring, so it's not.
Okay, so she ends the session with 55 hit points. And I have
XP
updated her character
gremlins.
sheet to reflect that.
Alrighty. I will at this point stop the recording. Good night, YouTube.
Good night, YouTube.
Good night.
good night.
Good night, you two.